Welcome back, tricksters, to another top 5 video. Today we're going to cover some of the top survival games on the market right now. Survival genre is a favorite of mine. Nothing quite like scavenging for some berries, or crafting some wood gathered by your own hands, or dying of cholera. If there are any survival games you think should be on the top 5, let me know in the comments below. I don't need to tell you guys to like and sub to the channel, so I'm not even going to mention it. Nope, not at all. The Forest. Since its release, The Forest has gained a strong community that continue to grow and encourage the devs to keep giving the players what they want. The ability to play the game with friends adds another level of enjoyment to an already entertaining game. Like most survival games, you're responsible for food, building, and crafting everything you need to make your survival as smooth as possible. One big difference of The Forest is that the island you land on, after your plane crash, is already inhabited by cannibalistic humanoids. They are somewhat intelligent and will react to you differently based on the situation at hand. This creates for a very different experience with each encounter. The Forest was released in May 2014 and is run by End Night Games. You can expect to pay about $20 for the game, although it does go on sale frequently due to the age. The Forest 2 is under development currently, and as of this video, the release date is February 2023. This game is highly anticipated as the devs promise to deliver the core elements that all the players know and love, but add additional features that will only elevate the game. Minecraft is a powerhouse of a game. It's been available to the public since May 2009 by Mojang Studios and has had gained momentum since then. Minecraft is available in pretty much any platform you can think of, and with so many options to play with your friends, the pull to keep coming back doesn't fade easily. The main game runs in 2 different modes: Creative and Survival. Creative gives you the player access to all the materials and items available in the game to just be able to create anything they want with no limits. Survival mode places you on a random generated island with nothing but your fists. You are tasked with feeding yourself, harvesting, crafting, and staying safe from countless numbers of AI mobs. Consistent updates to the game and a thriving mod community have kept the game fresh and looks to be continuing its success in the future. Price for Minecraft can move around from time to time, but you can expect to pay about $25 for the general version of the game. Rust was fully released in February of 2018 after almost 4 years of early access run for the game. Rust is run by Facepunch Studios, and the dev team continue to release constant updates that evolve the game far beyond its initial release. Rust is a PvP-based survival game at its core. There are some AI in the form of animals and scientists on the island, but the intensity of the game comes from the PvP interactions that come from the online play. As per most survival games, you must manage your food, gather materials, craft items and structures to survive. All this while building defenses for your structure can be raided by real players at any time, even if you're not online. The game has very advanced systems like electrical equipment that circuits must be run throughout the area to power them, and from many different options for power supplies. Rust is a harsh game to play when it comes to surviving and dealing with the PvP, but also equates to a higher feeling of rewards when you do reach that accomplishment that you've set for yourself. Rust's popularity has not dropped off over the years, so you can still expect to pay a hefty $50 for the game. Valheim is not fully released yet, but sits in early access for PC as of February 2021 and is set to launch on Xbox in 2023. The game's developers are very unique, and it was only a 5-man team that developed the game. Iron Gate Studios is the dev team, and they continue to roll out solid updates and add to the already great content of the game. Valheim was praised for its fresh take on the survival genre. The game is in a Viking-style setting with actual objectives to help drive you and the narrative forwards. This is unlike many other survival games that leave you to set your own goals and challenges. The game features many bosses, and the building and crafting system is advanced enough to keep it interesting but not too advanced to get the player frustrated. The game's enjoyment is moved up a level when playing with friends. You can have up to 10 people playing together on a server at a time, and with each server getting its map randomly generated with different biomes each time you play, a new server will feel fresh. The game's still in early access. You won't pay more than $20 for this amazing game, and it's well worth the purchase as this game only seems to get better as time passes. No Man's Sky might possibly go down for having the most anticlimactic launch of a game. The gaming community were hyped to receive an open-world, seamless space travel survival game with endless possibilities. The majority of the features that players were excited for were not in the game at release and caused one of the largest requests for refund that Steam has ever seen. Since its release in August 2016, the devs, Hello Games, have worked hard to bring the game that was promised to the gamers that were waiting for it. Those that do decide to give No Man's Sky another chance after these changes will be blown away by the advancement of the game and the excellent attention to detail that the devs have accomplished since the time of release. In addition to the major updates like multiplayer and base building have elevated the game to be one of the best unique survival games out there. You start the game having crash landed on a planet, and the game then guides you on how to develop your character and advance the crafting that is essential to your survival. The game sits at around $60, but does go on sale from time to time. If you're like me and have already purchased the game back in release, do yourself a favor and jump back in. You won't regret it. There we go, some meaty survival games to get your teeth into. If you disagree with any of these top 5, then keep it to yourself. Feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to take your opinion into account. Anyways, don't forget to set those alerts, all notifications on, so you can hang out with us on our live streams and see these top 5 vids every Friday. Stay classy, tricksters.